So let's create some skirting. So let's take a look at the image and we can see it's quite a nice shape to this skirting, and it comes here. I don't think it's here, but it's definitely this side and here. And I'll show you how to make skirting. Let's go to the front view. And I'm just going to kind of put all of our miscellaneous objects over here. Let's create a line. And okay, so we're going to use this image as a reference as best as we can. I know it's not a great image, but let's just try and eyeball the shape. So I'm going to turn off snaps and holding shift, so you can see I can move this around anywhere I like. If I hold shift, it's only going to be straight lines. So let's click there. Okay, and we can go in and edit this now. So select this vert, snaps, and I'm going to right click and change this to Bezier corner, and then we can kind of add a nice curve to this as well. So you can spend some more time on this, but it's just a small detail that I think will look cool. Let's just make sure that's a good height. I think it could be smaller as well. So that's pretty sweet. Now before we go any further, I just want to create this line in the wall so we can snap our skirting to it. So I'm just going to select the wall again, select this edge, and hit ring, connect. I'm just right clicking all these dialogues, and we just need two, and I'm going to pull these across. And back in camera. And we'll select these faces and we can delete them. And we'll go back to the perspective view, create line. And now everywhere that there's skirting, we want to add a line. So here it goes around the corner. So we actually want to select these edges. Holding shift, I'm just going to click and drag to pull them out. And we can kind of see what's going on here. Now might be a good time to actually select all of the faces, hit Ctrl A, and let's flip them because they're currently inside out. And that's much better, we can see that a lot better. Let's select these edges as well, pull them out. And also I think the floor could do coming over a little bit. Let's just move that across as well. Now we're going to create a line. Press F to turn snaps on here and to here. Then I'm going to hit exit to close that. And then I know there's one here, exit, and then there's also one here on the right. So just click and drag. Cool, so now we've got our lines. Let's select the line we created here on the left, and let's add a sweep modifier. And you'll see that it's created an angle, and you can go through, you can use pre-made ones, but we're going to use our custom selection, and I'm going to go over, press pick, and we're going to choose our custom selection. And let's go to the sweep parameters, and we can see that it's actually backwards. So let's mirror that in the X and Z. So that's working, and then we just want to change the pivot here, and that's looking good. Now let's do the same over here. We can actually connect these two lines, seeing as they are going along the same place. So we can go attach. We'll attach those two. Let's add a sweep modifier. And we're going to go to custom, pick. Let's pick our sweep. And then this time in the parameters, let's change the pivot to this side, and we can turn off the mirroring, and that all works. Now the really cool thing about the sweep modifier is if I go here and I start modifying anything, it actually modifies all of the skirting. So this is pretty handy that we can go back, and if a client wants to change the skirting, we can do that quite easily. Alright, so we're making some pretty good progress. Do feel like this back wall needs to go back some more, so it's much easier if we're using CAD plans, but we're just eyeballing this from a photo, which is kind of good practice. So let's just pull that back some more, and we can also go back in, and if we just select the line, we can go back down to line, this pivot, this vert, and we can just snap that to this back wall. So you can see this is kind of a non-destructive workflow, so if we ever have to go back and change things, it's quite easy to do. Let's also make the floor bigger, which we can do here. And you can see all the UVs stay the same, so that's all pretty handy. So go back to camera, and that's the skirting done.